Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ola and I'm a mental health practitioner. If this is your first time you are seeing me, please stay with me to the end of this video. Share, like, subscribe and follow me for more relatable videos. Today I want to share with you what working in mental health taught me about relationships. I have sat with people at their most broken moments. I've watched marriages collapse. I've listened to parents cry over their children they no longer recognize. I've held space for people who were deeply loved and still deeply lonely. And after years of working in mental health, I can tell you this. Most relationship problems are not about love. They are about wounds, communication, boundaries, and emotional safety. Today, I want to share with you what I learned. Things I wish people knew before they married, divorced, stayed, or walked away. If you've ever said, why do I keep attracting the same type of person? Why do I feel alone, even in a relationship, or is it me? This video is for you. I'm not speaking as a relationship guru. I'm speaking as someone who has sat in therapy rooms, crisis wards, family meetings, and one-to-one sessions for years. My mental health work strips relationships bare. There are no Instagram version of love there. You see the truth. And what I've learned is this. Healthy relationships are not built on chemistry. They are built on emotional skills most people were never taught. Number one lesson I learned. Love does not heal unresolved trauma. One of the biggest myths I see destroy relationship is this idea that love will fix wounds. Trauma doesn't disappear because someone loves you. An unhealed trauma shows up as emotional withdrawal, anger, control, people pleasing, fear of abandonment, or shutting down completely. In mental health, we see couples who love each other deeply but keep triggering each other's wounds. You cannot love someone out of the work they refuse to do. No, you can't. Lesson number 2. Communication is emotional regulation, not talking more. People think communication means talking. In mental health, we know it means regulation. If someone can't regulate their emotions, no amount of talking it through will help. I have seen arguments that weren't about money, sex, or parenting. They were about feeling unheard, feeling unsafe, feeling invisible. The healthiest relationships aren't the loudest. They are the ones where people can pause instead of react. Lesson number 3. Your nervous system chooses your partner. This one is uncomfortable but powerful. Many people don't choose past partners based on values. They choose partners based on what they feel familiar. In mental health, we call this repetition compulsion. If chaos feels normal, calm will feel boring. If emotional distance feels familiar, consistency will feel suspicious. Ask yourself, does this relationship feel safe or just familiar in any relationships? Lesson number 4, boundaries reveal more than love. Love doesn't tell me if a relationship is healthy, but boundaries too. In mental health, we see people who say, I love them, while tolerating disrespect, emotional neglect, chronic invalidation. Anyone can say they love you, but how do they respond when you say no? How? The way someone handles your boundaries tells you everything. Lesson number 5. You can't fix adults who don't want to change. This is a hard truth, especially for carers, nurturers, and strong women. And men as well. Working in mental health teaches you that insight does not equal change. Some people understand their issues perfectly and still choose not to change. Love does not override accountability. Staying and suffering does not make you loyal. It makes you exhausted. Lesson number 6, the 6th lesson is emotional safety is the foundation. The happiest couples I've seen don't avoid conflicts. They feel safe within it. You should feel safe too, speaking without being punished. Cry without being mocked. Grow without being controlled. In mental health, emotional safety is everything. Without it, even love becomes a stressor. So, working in mental health didn't just change how I see relationships. It changed how I show up in mine. It taught me to stop confusing tolerance with strength, to stop romanticizing struggle, and to stop abandoning myself to keep peace. And if you take nothing else away from this video, please take this. You are not difficult for wanting emotional safety. I want to empower somebody today. Here is what working in mental health struggle taught me about healthy relationships. Love without emotional safety is not enough. Boundaries protect connections. Familiar is not the same as healthy. You deserve repair, not repeated harm. Healing yourself changes who you attract. The right relationship will not cost you your mental health. If this video resonated with you, it is not by accident. It means you are becoming more self-aware. And self-awareness is not meant to keep you stuck. It's meant to set you free. Comment down below what lesson about relationship hit you the hardest. Subscribe to Jeematalks for honest conversations about mental health, healing, and relationships. Especially for those who have spent years being strong for everyone else. Look after your mind, and I will see you in my next video.